A recent march in Moscow took place to mark the third anniversary of the murder of Boris Nemtsov. Over 7,500 people took part, I believe, and apparently people were shouting such things as "Russia will be free" and "Russia without Putin." The Kremlin claims it didn't have anything to do with Nemtsov's death. He was a prominent opponent of the president and his regime. Nemtsov was assassinated on a bridge in the shadow of the Kremlin. He had previously published reports going into details about corruption of the Russian government, with a direct link to the highest office in the land. There are elections in Russia next month. Who's running? Well, old Vlad is the clear favourite, as you'd expect. Putin, that is. Then we have another Vlad, Vladimir Zhirinovsky of the LDPR. Think hardline nationalists, monarchists, looking to re-establish the Russian Empire. I think imperial reconquest is a Zhirinovsky idea or slogan, or whatever. The Communists' presidential candidate is Pavel Grudinin, who used to be a member of United Russia, Putin and Medvedev's party, which holds a commanding 3/4 of the seats in the State Duma, lower house of the Federal Assembly, replacement of the Supreme Soviet. Anyway, I guess some Communist Party members and supporters are not happy with Grudinin as the nomination, as he is a businessman and is seen as representing the bourgeoisie. There are a few other candidates running, but I don't think Putin is worried. How fair and genuine a Russian presidential election actually is, taking into account the possibility of voter fraud and intimidation of the electorate and manipulation of the media, I don't know. I don't know how fair it is. Past misdeeds have been well documented, I will say that. Yeah. Alexei Navalny, leader of the Progress Party, anti-corruption, decentralization of power platform. Well, he's banned from running in the upcoming election. This is a guy who's been arrested and jailed many times for his campaigning against the government. The legal case against him, the case against him not being able to run for the presidency, banned from running in these elections. I don't know the exact details. Something supposedly to do with dodgy corporate dealings in 2009, for which he was given a 5-year suspended sentence in 2013. Then the Russian Supreme Court annulled this and sent it back to district, where it was upheld. The European Court of Human Rights has sided with Navalny on this. There is a general view that the charges against him and the conviction are bullshit. It's a politically motivated attack on him by the powers that be, because he is viewed as a genuine threat, a problem. Him and his supporters not well liked by the Kremlin. I have a lot of respect for Navalny. He could keep his mouth shut and lead a quiet life. Yeah, he could acquiesce to authoritarian rule, as many others do, but he puts himself on the line, his freedom and his health. It takes courage to stand up to the likes of Vladimir Putin, stand up to his powerful regime, so I tip my imaginary hat to Mr. Navalny. Is this election just going to be another thumping victory for Putin? I suspect so. His power in Russia, his standing, is very, very commanding.